How about Nnamdi Kanu? You said Nnamdi Kanu is a political detainee and that he should be released in the spirit of unity and reconciliation. Even when you know that since the time of President Buhari has been saying this matter is in court. Let the judges, let the courts decide.
Well, you know, I know the Kanu has been there for so long. He's been to several courts on several occasions. They can't even agree on what to do. And between me and you, Dr. Abati, you're a lawyer. Justice delayed is justice denied. This man has been taken to various courts. They don't even know which charges to give him anymore. This man was abducted out of this country. The manner of abduction was in itself illegal. It's a shame. It's a shame that this country will be involved in a thing like that. But they did it. Okay, now you took that gentleman to court and he's been there for years. If you want to take him through justice, dispense justice with him, and then that's it. If you're going to jail him, jail him. If you're not going to jail him, let him go. What's the point of just keeping somebody there? And all of us Nigerians should be ashamed that we are being linked to this. In the turn, it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame that this is what we've turned this country to be. A Nigerian, a citizen, and you treat him like this in his own country. It's a shame. All progressive Nigerians should stand up and say this should stop. This shenanigans should stop. How long should we continue with this? If this man has committed any offense, sentence him. That's it. But if he hasn't, let him go. What is happening is wrong. It's wrong. To any right-thinking person, it is wrong. And Afenifere will continue to fight for whoever in such a position. That is what we are known for. We'll fight against any injustice from wherever it is coming from. We'll fight against it. And Nnamdi Kanu is just there. We've been doing this. We've been doing this for years. We know it's a template. I don't want to start repeating over and over what we do. A fellow of mine, one of my friends came on the television and talked about sugar bar to you. I was personally involved. I was the special advisor to Lagos State Governor then when this matter happened. And I was the person going around all over putting things together for sugar bar before it was finally released. Afenifere, he was not a member of our party. No. But look, we won't let this happen. And exactly what is happening now. We stood up for Dele. We stood up for him. Dele is
Please, even if you did not learn anything from this video, learn this statement. Justice delayed is justice denied. Just learn it and keep it at the back of your mind. Now, we want to say a very big thank you to the Afenifere Social-Cultural Group. Yes, the Yoruba Social-Cultural Group. This is the second time they are coming out this year. Just about 5 days ago, one of their members came out on national TV and talked about this Nnamdi Kanu case and said they should release him. And today, one of their leaders is also coming out calling for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, he spoke extensively, talking about Nnamdi Kanu and say, God is just unfair. It's just unfortunate. Well, we thank them. But my own question is in the recent time, how many Southeastern governors have you heard talk about the release of Nnamdi Kanu? How many in the recent time? What everybody is shouting of now is insecurity. Oh, insecurity. Insecurity in Anambra, insecurity in Imo, insecurity in Enugu, insecurity in Ebonyi. Yet, what is happening keeps happening. I'm not promoting insecurity, of course. On this page, we've talked about, insecurity and, praise the security men and the vigilante groups for fighting insecurity. But what I'm saying is, have we ever taken time to think, or have we, think about it that this man have said that, come on, release me and I will help fight insecurity in the southeast of Nigeria? Have we ever thought about that for the second time? But what we keep hearing now, what we keep, in fact, even us, the bloggers, what we keep bringing on social media now is, oh, this place is demolished. Oh, they have kidnapped this person. Oh, Governor Soludo say, oh, Enugu State, he said, oh. What about the main man? Isia Fuluko, what about him? What about him? Or do we just want to silence his case like this? No. Do we just want to forget him like this? I can never and I can never forget him. And so I will bring every matter that has to do with Nnamdi Kanu on this channel. Yes, every matter that has to do with him, I'll bring him on this channel and we'll talk about it. So all you need to do is to subscribe to this channel, right? Because anything that has to do with Nnamdi Kanu, I said it, I can never forget about Nnamdi Kanu. And of course, I keep praying for him day after day. And I pray and I wish you also do the same. Because honestly speaking, he has a good intention for all Easterners. Nnamdi Kanu, yeah? He has a good intention for us. So please, I'm going to allow you to watch what this one of the members talked about. One of the members of the Afenifere social-cultural group talked about Nnamdi Kanu. And as I said earlier, he really spoke extensively about him and said some key things that we need to know. All right? So please just take your time and watch it. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, right? Please watch it.
Shame that this country will be involved in a thing like that. But they did it. Okay, now you took that gentleman to court and he's been there for years. If you want to take him through justice, dispense justice with him, and then that's it. If you're going to jail him, jail him. If you're not going to jail him, let him go. What's the point of just keeping somebody there? And all of us Nigerians should be ashamed that we are being linked to this. In the it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame that this is what we turned this country to be. A Nigerian, a citizen, and you treat him like this in his own country. It's a shame. All progressive Nigerians should stand up and say this should stop. This shenanigans should stop. How long should we continue with this? If this man has committed any offense, sentence him. That's it. But if he hasn't, let him go. What is happening is wrong. It's wrong. To any right-thinking person, it is wrong. And Afenifere will continue to fight for whoever in such a position. That is what we are known for. We'll fight against any injustice from wherever it is coming from. We'll fight against it. And Nnamdi Kanu is just there. We've been doing this. We've been doing this for years. We know it's a template. I don't want to start repeating over and over what we do. A fellow of mine, one of my friends came on the television and talked about Shugaba to you. I was personally involved. I was the special advisor to Lagos State Governor. Then when this matter happened. And I was the person going around all over putting things together for Shugaba before it was finally released. Afenifere, he was not a member of our party. No. But look, we won't let this happen. And exactly what is happening now. We stood up for Dele. We stood up for him. Dele is Àjànàkú kọjá olórí nǹkan fìrí tó bá rí ni kó sọ. That's Dele Farutimi. Àjànàkú kọjá olórí nǹkan fìrí tó bá rí ni kó sọ. Whether Dele Farutimi is in Afenifere or any party, anywhere it could be in Nigeria, is a force to be reckoned with. He's made it. There's not anybody can do about it. But we are lucky, we are grateful that he's one of us. And we will stand with him through thick and thin. You haven't seen anything. We will stand by him. We stand for anybody that runs. You want to run foul them, run short them. Then we say no. We won't accept that. That's it. So Nnamdi Kanu, we stand by him. He must be released. He must be released.
Okay.
And we don't want to start. Oh, for Christ's sake, stop all this, for Christ's sake. One is getting it. Please, Dr. Abati, go on.
Okay, I wanted to ask you, On the question of state police, you have sent proposals to the National Assembly.
Yes.
Have you also made attempts to approach President Tinubu or to send a formal opinion to him on the question of Nnamdi Kanu?
No, we didn't go that far. But our position on it is known. We didn't go that far. We didn't go as much as writing letters. No, we didn't.
Okay, because I just assume that it's not every communique that is published that the president will get a chance to read. Maybe you need that follow-up effort.
If he doesn't read anything about Nnamdi Kanu, then he must find something good to read.
Anyway, Your Highness, let's talk about this issue of Sharia in the Western region. Now, there are persons in some of the states that are saying, well, Sharia has been in Yoruba land since the 14th century. And in any case, it's a personal orthodoxy. It's not something that is compulsory for everybody. It's not a legal orthodoxy. So if there are some people who say, well, we want to be governed by the Sharia orthodoxy, shouldn't they be allowed? They have the freedom of choice, freedom of faith, but most Yoruba groups, a number of groups are now saying, no, there must be no Sharia in the southwest of Nigeria. I said, Afenifere discussed this. If not, what's your opinion?
Dr. Abati, has anybody in southwest requested for Sharia? Because that's where to start.
Well, the story
This
is
is
in
my
the
house.
The story is in the paper.
And then you-
There's some Islamic groups
No.
in the southwest want the Sharia.
Requested for Sharia?
The story is in the papers.
Requested for Sharia. Look, some groups, notable groups in southwest requested for Sharia.
Yes.
Now look,
That's why some other groups are
we all
saying
know what is happening, Dr. Abati. Dr. Abati. We know what is happening and we are ready for it. We know 27 to 2027 is at the corner and we know what's happening and we're ready for it. Afenifere is 72 years old. There's no political organization that is as old as Afenifere in this country. So we understand the terrain, we know the terrain. When you start doing these things, we know what you want to do and we get ready for you. We're not talking about Sharia, we're talking about 2027. We know it. You cannot destabilize our home under one certain pretext and want us to stand back and watch you doing it. We will not allow it. If you intend to destabilize that, we say, no, you can't do it. You can't come to another man's home and tell him how to worship. You cannot go to another, look, there's Akwa Ibom. They do Christmas carol every year. You see them, the governors, everybody stands singing, and then you go to that place and you want to say, you want to do Sharia. And you want to undo people, so they say, yes, they can do film. No. They won't try, nobody will allow it.
God help us. Well, as I said before, I can't forget our leader. And anything that has to do with him, I'll bring it down to this channel, all right? So, thank you very much for watching. See you in my next video. God bless you.